We back, baby. Yeah. You don't know what it is. It's your boy and the
Salute.
other boy and another boy, but not the
hmm
boy.
hmm The boys are back in town, as they say.
The boy's back in town. Guys, welcome back to another Armchair Gaffer live stream
Summer sessions.
summer sessions. Big up
We're
everyone
all
in the stream already, ready and waiting.
get the likes
We,
in, please.
we
Um,
appreciate you. You know,
yeah, we're
when you
all
finish the
streaming from
stream,
our summer homes, innit, Jess? We're all streaming from our summer homes. You are in where? Where are you? Which part of the world are you in?
Mar Lewisham. Africa.
Nice. I'm in Curacao. Uh,
So,
yeah.
where's that place? There's a place in like the West Country near Cornwall where rich people live.
I'm
It'll
in the
come to me.
bando. I'm in the bando.
Scorch is doing off-season building OTTT.
The
And
mountain.
SB is probably in Marbella again,
That's just probably
popping bottles.
Marbella.
But yeah, welcome back everyone who's inside. Big up yourselves. Hope everyone's summers are going well, not getting stressed out by 11 football players dictating our anxiety and stress levels.
Wow.
I'm feeling much more relaxed. Oh my God, Nathan, would you stop? No, I'm in this is my summer home, Nathan. So, not too much on the landscaping.
This is your fault, Dan.
What have I done? YouTube, man.
By the way, person in the comments called Nath, yeah?
Or Nath?
Nath or Nath. That's not Nathan, is it?
Maybe it is. This might be his alter ego.
Yeah, he popped up on the last stream. Big up you, Nath.
Welcome.
I haven't seen you before, but if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome.
Still welcome.
Guys,
Jess, how have you been, man? What's the football topic you want to talk about? What is top of the pops? Is it Mbappe? Is it Messi going to check out Live in the Fontainebleau in Miami? Is it Benzema
it's a
going
lot of
home,
things. It's a lot of
spiritual
things.
homeland?
I don't know
What is
where
it?
to begin, but I was very upset this week
Why?
when
Speak.
it was announced that Messi isn't going to go and get the Saudi Arabian bag. Yeah.
Why? Isn't this like a principled man, someone who values the game? He's not going for the money. He's actually going to win stuff in the illustrious MLS.
If he's not in it for the money, why did he bankrupt Barcelona by charging them 50 million euros a year to play for them?
Uh,
I'm so happy you lot have started on a subject that I just don't care about.
Scorch you out. You had enough. I think since the World Cup, I've been off Messi, but he dictates the headlines, man. Yeah, Jess, you think he doesn't really care about Barcelona?
He cares about money, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what's going on in the MLS. Yeah, but if you're corrupt, I will find you. Ha!
Mhm.
You're finished. Okay? There has to be a reason
Brother,
why Messi chose you over that Saudi bag.
I've heard all sorts. I've heard Adidas are involved. I've heard Apple are involved. I've heard things about share options. And we said he's turned down the bag in Saudi Arabia. He just picked up another bag of greenbacks instead of dirham or whatever the currency may be. It's an interesting move, but then people are still saying that he could end up at Barcelona. It's just like a long way around home. You know, sometimes you take the scenic route home.
Like
Some
what you're
people
doing right
don't.
now.
Yeah, because this actually isn't. I mean, I've just pulled up in my neighbour's garden. But yeah,
TMJ17 said, Jess, he doesn't have to go Saudi. What I'm saying is this, TMJ17 or TMJ17, is that, yeah, he ain't got to go Saudi, but I've been led to believe that this is a man who's got no qualms, yeah, in getting the big checks. You know, you bankrupted your boyhood club, not Newell's, Barcelona, you bankrupted them for the bag, and now all of a sudden there's another bag from a country that sponsors you. You're an ambassador for this country, but lo and behold, you're not gonna make it make
yeah.
sense. You
I think
understand?
the Saudis are probably a little bit upset about that because they've more than flirted with him. They're in bed with him.
Didn't he
And
go to Saudi Arabia on an
yeah, he went on
unsanctioned
holiday.
trip and got like a 3-game ban from his own club?
Yeah. And then decided I'm going to go that way. Yeah, but then I think he's still an ambassador. I think it's for their World Cup bid or something along those lines, or an Olympic bid. There's all sorts of bidding going on, and he's just a puppet, a very rich one. At that, Messi took his talents to South Beach is nasty. That is that's not okay. That's disgusting. What do you think about Barcelona releasing a statement after he announced he's going to Inter Miami? It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're such begs.
I did hear, like you said a minute ago, that there's some kind of like scenic thing going on. So because of the timing of the MLS calendar and the European calendar, there is some kind of loan
Yes,
deal.
yes, yes. This is what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So naturally, it's only right for Barca to just put that little comment out there, like,
Okay.
you know where home is, big boy. You
Mm-hmm,
know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. See, Barca, I saw a video today about like just football as a whole, and Barcelona was a part of it. And their level of debt is ridiculous. I think we have touched on this a little while ago,
Yeah.
but they basically sold off their TV rights, yeah, for the next 25 years.
Yeah, as I say, yeah, they've mortgaged, them remortgaged,
And
it's
refinanced.
it's a dangerous.
No, but this is the thing. Walks tried to tell everybody ages ago. I remember his exact words. He was like, I personally find it kind of mad.
In verbatim.
And I was like, why? He was like, because they basically mortgaged their future on getting to the semi-finals of the Champions League this season. And no one was really looking at it from that perspective. And now we're here. We're here.
It's a messy situation. But yeah, they won the league, so things are, I guess, looking up in one sense. But yeah, their finances are an absolute car crash. Not great. Not great.
Yeah, sorry.
By the way, sorry guys, I'm here, but you know it is. I'm in the kitchen and it's
sorry,
so
I was
the
just
audio thing.
yeah, look at my banners. But before we go any further, guys, we need your likes, people. We need
Please boost us.
the algorithms, people. It's been a rough end to the season for that. But like Neo Sekele said, we're fighting the algorithms. So if you haven't already liked, please can you like? Shout out Nath, hold tight, the 3-point collectors. What does that mean? People that win?
That's everyone that's won. In the last week or so. So probably none of us, unless there's any closet City fans in the chat.
Not me. While we're here, Dan, how did you feel about guys? This stream might be a bit of a mess. We're gonna chop and change and go back and forth. How do you feel about City winning the Champions League or winning the Sir Alex Ferguson Cup, the treble?
So it pained me. As a Man United fan, we had that. We've done the treble thing, and it was hallowed turf a long while ago. So old hallowed turf. Some people who watch our show probably weren't even born then. So yeah, that tells you how long ago it was. But no, it pained me. They are the big dogs at the minute. I think they have, what do you call it, Jess? Sorry, is it Ambrosia or the it's like a zone that you get into where everything is just aligned and it's working. I call it the Goldilocks.
Yes.
So yeah, they've got the manager, they've got the funding.
No, it's the Goldilocks. It's the Goldilocks paradox.
It's the Goldilocks. Yeah, that is.
Man, it's more than funding, bro.
No. I've named other things. I named the manager.
No, I'm saying yeah, manager, funding. But when you get the funding, it's bigger than funding, bro.
Yeah, and they've got an all-time great in Pep at the helm. So I'm hoping he just disappears in 2 years and goes and takes over Spain or whoever, or Saudi Arabia maybe. But yeah, it definitely pained me. And seeing all the celebrations and whatnot. I am a part of me is like, I get it. Enjoy it, lads. But yeah, it definitely hurts.
In regards, we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about City and Pep, but in regards to Josep Maria Guardiola, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Can he do it on a windy night at Stoke? What I mean by this, serious question. What I mean by this is that if we look at his 3 jobs in management, yeah, he's never been in the trenches, never been in the dungeon. You know what I mean?
Didn't you?
Yeah, he
Oh,
inherited the
Jess,
Barcelona.
I'm so happy you're going here because I've been thinking about this, mate.
Yeah, I've been dreaming about it. It's like I've been thinking. So that Barca team, he came in at a time where you had Carlos Puyol, you had Gerard Piqué. Did you have Danny Alves playing as well, right?
Did he purchase him? I think Pep might have purchased him. He might have been at Sevilla then. But yeah,
Okay.
he still got
Pep Guardiola.
Pep inherited him.
Pep Guardiola purchased PK, no?
Okay. He had Iniesta,
I'm sure he purchased PK
Busquets.
and Alves himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
but at Barca,
Yes.
there was no mud,
Yaya,
there was
yes.
no junior. He was
Iniesta,
he got
Xavi,
a team.
Messi.
There's more. He had Ronaldinho and Deco and got rid of them. So I'll give him his credit because he made it his own in a sense
Okay.
and
He's
looked
gone to
after the
Bayern
young.
Munich, yeah, who own the German league. Let's just call it what it is. Okay.
Dortmund, man, I wake up in the middle of the night just thinking about how Dortmund managed to make themselves the bridesmaid again.
Yeah, they forced it.
They
And then he's
managed
come
it.
to Man City, who aren't struggling. So, can Pep, if Pep was to manage Everton, where would they finish? Is what I'm saying.
They wouldn't be in a relegation scrap on the last day, is what I think. But we say that he's kind of handpicked his jobs and whatnot. I think the fact that he is good gets him these jobs. I don't think it's like they're not hiring Nathan Jones, for instance. He's not able to handpick his job. I think he's being picked and he's able to handpick these things on merit. How much it pains me to say it. And there is an element of him handpicking his jobs.
Because every other great manager, yeah, from Sir Alex, yeah, has been at a club that didn't have it all.
We call him a silver spoon manager.
He's basically what Frank Lampard would be if Frank Lampard knew how to manage.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm not joking.
Francesco Lampard.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say on Pep. He wasn't even
Scorch, what are your thoughts, man? Are you ready to crown Pep the all-time great? I know you are very opinionated on this subject. On Saturday, how were you feeling? Were you happy you got it done, or does it change things?
Who, me?
This trouble. Yeah.
Me personally, I think it. Do you know what it is? I feel like now we're in the dawning of a new era. Like I think like you see, like when people are starting to like break down like the whats and the whys and it kind of doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter if this, like, to me, this treble isn't greater than the 99 one, but that doesn't take away from the achievement of what they've actually managed to do. Because ultimately, this is the thing. Ultimately, I would argue winning the Champions League for different reasons was just as difficult for this Man City team as it was for that Man United team, for totally different reasons. Like for City, I think like not really being a great team, like not being a historically great club means that there's no fabric of greatness lining the walls of their club, which makes everything hard. As mad as that sound, it's true. Like you see, in Milan, for instance, they weren't anywhere near any of the favourites to make it to the final. Yeah, but you see when they got to the final, they had absolutely no qualms. Yeah, turning up and trying to win it, being serious.
They felt like they did not deserve to be there, but we are kind of Inter Milan, whereas City don't really have that record of work. And I guess this is what they're doing. Probably they're laying the foundations for the future. But I hear what you're saying. They can't really look back on massive European nights themselves. Whereas the likes of Inter, Real Madrid, United, Liverpool, etc., can all look back. But yeah, I feel like in a sense I agree with what you're saying. It's a new dawn. And yeah, I think in years to come, people will look back on this team, and this is where it all started. I hope it doesn't
began,
kickstart anything. But it seems like they're in that zone, man.
Do you know what I thought as well? You see this team, yeah. I do kind of wonder though, like I've never ever seen a team win the Champions League, yeah, and like their own fans not even really care so much ever in my life.
They do
There is
care.
yeah. There's an element of
I,
that. I feel like it's not. It doesn't feel as big as it should be. I feel like when Liverpool were in the running for the quadruple
it was crazy.
last year, I feel like there was it was tangible, and maybe it's what we say. It's about City's history and legacy and whatnot. And in time, that probably will change. But yeah, it feels like it not has fallen short for a treble, but I didn't expect it to feel like this, and they're enjoying it. And Grealish is hamming it up and playing up to the baby Gaza moniker that I've given him. But yeah, it doesn't feel like, I don't know, something's missing.
I'll be honest. When this is gonna sound crazy, I was thinking about it. Like, I just don't really think that this is their identity, as in normality isn't what's got them here. Like they're not. I was gonna do that, they haven't got here because like this is what they normally do. Like they got here because some people got here and 10 years ago and now we're here, sort of thing. But it's like it's almost like I'm trying to say it without sounding like a hater, yeah. But
Jump out the window, man.
I get the impression, yeah, and I could be wrong, but I feel like Man City fans, like I feel like they buzz more off of beating Man United, finishing above Man United, maybe picking Liverpool to the league. I feel like they seem to care more about that than they do about this treble or the Champions League. Like all the noise that I've heard about it, none of it's really from actual Man City fans.
Yeah, I had an old one of my old managers. He's like a through and through City fan, and there is this kind of narrative that a lot of the hardcore fans that were there at Main Road watching them in League One, yada yada yada, they say that like they just can't believe they're like in the Premiership, bossing the Premiership, and they've got kind of beef with UEFA anyway. So yeah, a lot of their hardcore older fans say they're not too fussed about Champions League. Just keep the Premier Leagues coming, keep the superiority over United intact, and they're happy with that. So I understand why, there might be like a bit of a, I don't know, a flatness around this Champions League win. And yeah, there's a lot of other fans and whatnot talking about it, and Pep Guardiola fans saying like he's finally got it done. But yeah, I don't know. It feels a bit off, but fair play to them, man. And yeah, if they beat the 115 charges, they're clear.
Yeah, there's a bit of a black cloud over it. But though, with that said, though, there probably is over a lot of teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess we just go with the ones that we know of, and yeah, they're the ones that they got a case pending. I'm sure, in time there'll be probably more revelations. But oh yeah, treble's been a smokescreen to their pending FFP investigation. Yeah, it's a nice little way to brush over it.
What did you?
Go on, Scotch.
What did you lot make of like? We've got to address the elephant in the room, innit?
Go on then.
The Bugatti. Just the Bugatti.
Oh, no, we're not there yet.
Oh, we're not there? Okay, sorry. All right, cool.
One thing on City before we go, TMJ 17, guys, Jack Grealish. What do you make of him as a person? I'll go first.
Oh yes, Jess, go for it. Yes, I agree.
Yes. See,
Yes,
Jack.
Yeah.
The reason why I love Jack Grealish is the same reason why I love that guy at Bournemouth, Gary O'Neill. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're normal people. You understand?
Yes,
They're not roboticized. You know, like.
Wait, they're not. Jess, have they not been robotificated?
That's what I was looking for. So I couldn't find my source. But it's just normal people, yeah. Jack Grealish is just he's doing less than I would do if I was in his position.
Oh, you do more. Do you think he's playing up to it a bit?
Possibly.
No, I think he's. Do you know what I think? I think he's just absolutely. I think because you know what it is. When I saw his interview, after the game, and he started kind of talking the things, and he just kind of let it all hang out, yeah. he's been like, you know, when we've been wondering about his price tag and saying, "Oh, he's not really worth that." He actually made it clear to us in that interview that it has been on his mind. He has thought about it. Yeah. So with that said, I feel like he's been on a journey. Whether or not we knew, because he's always seemed like Jack the lad, and he's not really bothered about anything and whatever. He's cracking jokes about Almiron or whatever. But in that moment, we actually got to see, you know what, like he wasn't really happy with his performances, and he didn't feel he was living up to his price tag. But with that said, he's actually come the other side of it and come good. Whether or not he's doing exactly like he even said in the
he played shit.
Yeah, he said I played shit until like about the 70th minute or whatever, and I thought, raw, you're bare on, like this is the truth. But you know what's mad? I feel like him being honest with himself, has actually got him to a point where, cool, you might not really be looking like £100 million player, but you know what though, you are looking like a positive in this team that needs to be here, because there's definitely guys with more ability that I've seen at Man City, but for whatever reason they don't really make the difference on that particular day.
I've got to disagree with you when you said that he's not looking like £100 million player. You got to understand, that there's the perception of what 100 M's look like and what it really gives you. Because if you look at 100 M's nowadays, it gives you it gives you Paul Pogba, it gives you Eden Hazard. Yeah,
I would like to discuss Paul Pogba and 100 M's in a bit. Sorry, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. So what 100 M's actually gives you, and what you expect are worlds apart. Jack Grealish is actually giving you what you want to get from 100 M's, in my opinion. Yeah,
maybe not what you want to get, but you know.
Yeah, today's inflated market. So if we scale it down, 100 M's nowadays in real money is like what, like 50, 60 million?
It's a good shout. No, I agree.
I think that's a jump. I think that's a big jump.
What I mean is, so let's go back to before Ronaldo went to Real Madrid in 09, because that's when the 100 M's first started, or 80 M's, Prior to that, like a massive fee would have been like 67 M's, and a high would be like 50. Yeah. Well, he was like, what,
he was 15, I think. Yeah.
But like in normal money, before this inflation, before Neymar, Mbappe, and all that,
the Black Swans, they call them, Black Swan event,
like
changes everything.
Jack Grealish would be like 60 mil, and I think he'd be worth it, in my opinion. I'm just saying, like he's giving you what other players for the same value give you.
Oh, fair, yeah. And I feel like a lot of these players who have been purchased for these prices, it's impossible to live up to whatever this magical
billing
that we give them. Which £100 million player has clicked?
Gareth Bale.
And then his other classmates who are of the similar price. Who Hazard?
Not even Kaka clicked.
Coutinho.
No,
Lukaku,
I've just
Maguire,
Dembele.
No, but I'm saying, so the norm is if you are this price, you don't perform. That's one out of many £100 million players.
Yeah.
Bale is the one who can stand up and save. But when you look at the Hazards, all these record breakers, the Maguires breaking records.
Mbappe was worth the money because he's actually the truth.
Yeah. Some people were saying today, with all the rumours about him, people are saying.
No, but once it just if Mbappe was worth the P, why is Neymar not?
Exactly. Again, you're right, Scott. And I think it goes down to perception. Do you know what I mean? Because Neymar's
the output's crazy. Output's insanity, bro.
Neymar's numbers are astronomical.
Astronomical.
But if it's how we see Neymar, like we see him here, and we don't look at other players in the same light. Like, okay, I hate to go here, but
go there, Jess, man. Just go there.
No, because I'm a big hater. Man. I can't. No, I'm going to talk about Anthony. Anthony hasn't had a bad season.
No, he's just had a £40 million, 45 season. That's
but we're saying that's okay. But if Neymar was to do an Anthony season, we would say it's shocking.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the billing though, man. He's
That's
come
what I'm
from
saying.
Barcelona. He's played with MSN. They've won everything. He's been hot since he was like 15 playing men's
Yeah.
football.
He is
I get.
MSN Walks. Sorry, he
Yeah,
is
yeah,
MSN.
yeah. With the blonde, I don't even know what you call that trim. But yeah,
Sorry,
man. So I
Jordan.
think that's probably why.
Big up Jordan. He said, let's be real, Neymar wasn't worth 200 mil. And the fact is he wasn't, yeah. Neymar's thingy was that PSG called Barca's bluff. That's what it was.
I
They
feel I
paid the
feel like
release.
I feel like the signing of Neymar was it was about I'm sure they wanted to sign Neymar, but I feel like also a massive part of it was a statement being
Yeah,
made to the
yeah.
footballing community.
There's politics at play with all that stuff as well. You're so right. Yeah, Virgil, as Zamel says, is one of the only big money signings in recent times who have been
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna put that up in a sec.
massively transformative.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Allison, if you want to talk about it, is probably, in
Yeah,
my opinion, maybe Allison and Gareth Bale, for me, are probably the best examples of a big money signing.
yeah. I'd go there. Yeah, because then you look at other keepers. So you look at the likes of Kepa. I think he's possibly still the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. Like it doesn't
Probably,
work out, man. It's a shame.
It's almost
probably
as if the
that.
more money you pay, the more likely you are to be a flop because
Yeah,
of expectations.
Yes.
I think that plays a part.
If Pepe signed for Arsenal for £8 million, yeah, 8 million, like eight, just eight,
Mhm.
yeah, he'll still be there right now.
Yeah, but then I do think that there should be expectation if someone's investing uh, a small country's GDP on you. There
Yeah,
should be expectation.
yeah,
Yeah,
facts. No, facts.
yeah,
No, facts.
You shouldn't be getting signed and just be like, "Oh, you lot, man, give me a couple seasons, like I'll warm up, man." Like, no, man.
Guys, I
But
wouldn't be.
I do feel like we're a bit selective though, because can I just quickly touch on this? So I see
Mhm.
like the reports of Declan Rice going for a bills now, 100M possibly,
Yeah.
whatever. And I just thought, do you know what I don't really understand? Like I remember KDB, getting signed,
Mhm.
from Wolfsburg, and pundits being like, oh, what's happening to the game, however much money it was, 50 or whatever it was from Wolfsburg, like, and then they were talking about KDB with not much ratings,
Yeah.
and but then Declan Rice is kind of spoken about as if 100 M's is fair value or good value even. I don't really get it, like, because you see Declan Rice that I've seen up until now, so the breadth of his
Mhm.
whole career, yeah. None of that compares to what I've seen from Paul Pogba.
So you're saying Paul
But
Pogba did better, yeah?
yeah, Paul Pogba's like I know Paul Pogba isn't as popular in England.
And also,
I,
yeah,
I know,
go on, Coach.
but are we gonna are we gonna delude ourselves
Yeah,
that
look,
like
no, Declan Rice hasn't had a better season than Pogba's 17-18 season, or some of the other seasons Pogba's had playing with
I'm not
absolute
really
cloggers.
sure Declan Rice
So,
has had a better season than a Pogba season ever.
so then, I guess the only bail I'd give them is, it's a few years down the line, inflation and things of that nature. But yeah, if we're looking at basic quality and what we've seen, the fact that there's no riots in the streets saying he's not 100 mil. People are saying Rolls Royce, like
Equal
for
pay. Equal
equal
pay.
pay, man. Pay them all, man.
Let me just
It is a
because
little bit of an eye opener.
I just wanna, because do you know what it is, and it's not so much that I don't think. Oh my days, was he saying equal pay?
Yeah.
uh, what was it? It's not so much that I don't think Declan Rice is worth 100 M's. Like, I'm sure you can squint and see some world where that makes sense. Cool, I get it. Cool, but I don't get why there's pushback on players like Pogba. Like, I really saw a witch hunt about Paul Pogba. So they kind of chased him out of England. I know we stayed and saw out his contract, but he kind of said, "Oh, you know what? I'm whatever, bro." Like, whereas I don't really know. Like, I've seen Declan Rice just playing good at a lower level, and battling relegation multiple seasons.
Multiple.
Remember,
he
he's in
stands
the
out
and the thing.
in that team.
Yeah, I know, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't know, man. I don't like. It's not so much about Declan. It's more maybe I don't understand why some players are treated and spoken about like differently.
But then,
Like,
I can't say though. What's he been rumored to be?
like
Um,
80? But then I haven't heard much pushback on that. So I don't.
and I don't yet. No, I also that's what I'm saying. I'm not even making this thing about. It's not.
A Declan
Don't let
Rice
me
thing.
be clear. I'm not saying it's a Declan Rice thing or a race thing or anything like that. I'm just saying like it kind of just seems like we're selective with where we find the value. Like, because I can't understand I can't for the life of me understand why Rice is okay at 100 M and Pogba's wasn't all right for 80.
no, Pogba. Now, 2016, like it was a lot of money, but I thought everyone was happy with the money that was paid. No.
Well, no, Graham Souness and his friends were,
Yeah, I think United fans were happy with it, and considering where United were at the time and the struggles United had since Fergie left, I thought it was like a marquee signing and the start of a new era myself. But it didn't pan out to be the way. And yeah, he's a massive, as Amel says, commercial brand, which definitely plays a part.
Because you know what,
a commercial brand. Sorry.
Who? Paul Pogba.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Declan Rice.
Oh no, not yet. Anyway.
No. So guys, this is what just like random question, yeah. You know Paul Pogba's first season, which they started questioning him about because he didn't score he didn't have 20 goal involvements, yeah. Mm-hmm. He was like he was just playing or whatever, playing decent, winning stuff. All right, cool. You see that first season, yeah. Has Declan Rice had a better season than that?
I doubt it. Numbers.
It depends what lens you're looking at it from. So
Jess, you could pick whatever lens you want. You can go with output. Like, you could go with on the eye.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
What I'm saying is this, yeah. No. What I'm saying is, yeah, like not me. Like the answer is no. That's the answer. But then I'm trying to rationalize how people judge it. Yeah, they look at Paul Pogba. Oh yeah, he had a good season, but he has to. He cost £90 million. Yada yada yada. He's come from Juventus. He better be good. Whereas Declan Rice, boyhood club, future England captain, so much potential, natural born leader. He hasn't got to do as much to get as much ratings because of how we are looking at him. His metrics, we love metrics, are very different.
Yeah.
And he's doing it in the trenches as well.
He was so what's Pogba?
Yeah. With Ibrahimovic up top and yeah. And all these other guys
we have lost our way slightly.
But yeah, sorry, I've taken you guys on a mad tangent. But back to Declan Rice.
This is actually funny you said that, Scorch. We're actually renaming the podcast to Tangent Gaffers.
Nice. It's more fitting, to be fair.
Yeah, so we're gonna start every installment with a statement, and the goal at the end is that our last statement has to have nothing to do with what we said in the beginning.
Oh, we're off to a flyer then.
yeah, we're doing all right on that front.
Guys, let's go to my spiritual homeland and also Benzema's spiritual homeland, which is now his physical land as well. And we're going to go to the Saudi's Super League.
Why have you called it the Saudi's Super League, I ask?
Well, remember back in 2000 and Oscar, yeah? When Chinese Super League were buying everyone, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's go there, Jess!
2000 Ramirez.
What's the following year?
2000 and Graziano Pele being the highest paid player in the world.
Yeah. We were there.
Hold on, no, guys. You man, are you man talking about the 2000 and Oscar League?
Yes.
Literally.
The Oscars.
Literally. So Saudi Arabia looks to their left,
yeah,
to the east, and saw what China were doing, and said, "Hold my breadstick."
Not and chopstick.
Breadstick.
No, I'm holding a breadstick
chill.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, I like what's happening in the Saudi Super League. I like it.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys have
Shaking
seen
shit up.
this, but I saw a video of Odi Nigalo. Have you seen this?
Oh, what a player.
No.
There's a video of Odi Nigalo showing how them guys get around. Yeah, they were on some kind of privately chartered airliner. Yeah, it wasn't a little like double
EasyJet.
twin jet, like Gulfstream. No,
Cessna.
this was a jumbo jet. Yeah, it looked like a
Okay.
palace inside. Guys in the comments, please, if you've seen the video, find the link, put it in the chat because people need to see this. Yeah, and I'm like, this is what it's all about, you know, like just people living the high life.
Mhm.
Why not? I'm
Get
all
what you
for
can out of this life,
I'm all
man.
for it. I want to support the Saudi Super League as much as I can. Whatever they need me to do, they need a sleeper agent. I'm here. I'm ready to go. I just want you guys to be successful. You deserve it. Al Ital, Al
That's it.
Ali, Al Jumeirah Palm.
That's a different league, but yeah, I hear you. It's a crazy operation that they got going. I don't blame players for going and grabbing the money, man. You can go secure generations and generations for doing the same thing or even less.
Ezekiel
I
Levesi,
don't blame them. I do not blame them. It might
Yannick
not.
Carrasco.
There's so many names. Jackson Martinez, did he end up out there?
Yeah, Jackson Martinez as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But no, these lot are going. They're aiming a bit higher than because those were like lower to middling type players. These lot are going for the creme de la creme. It's a different kind of bread.
I love it. But have they ever bought a player from Europe?
Bro,
Who?
guys, look, you guys, bro, I saw a thing and I saw Sergi Sampa is in Saudi Arabia getting 10 bags a week.
It's good work, man.
He needs to be grateful.
Yeah, there's
Anywhere
hope
else
for
in the
all
world,
of us.
he's getting 2K a month.
There's hope for all of us, man. If the likes of Sergi can still be getting paid. I just don't know how long it lasts. It seems like their pockets are a bit deeper than the Chinese experiment. But I feel like the powers that be and the historical, traditional governing bodies are probably going to start putting out a fair bit of propaganda, smear campaigns. Because you don't want to be losing your star players to an upstart league.
Bro, they've tried the propaganda. Only thing they've got is human rights abuses. Yeah.
And no one cares.
And the fact is, no one cares if we're being honest. Okay? I'm not saying I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that. Whether I do or I don't is another issue. I'm not saying I don't care. Okay. But yeah, all they have to beat them with, is these human rights issues. And let's not even turn this into political podcasts, okay? Because we're not perfect over this side either. Okay. Their pockets are deep.
And also, yeah, they've done things and they are friends with some of the powers over here. Because
I've got to
people
go
can
on
go
a
into
tangent.
embassies and go missing.
I've got to
and
go on a
nothing gets
tangent,
done.
guys. Yeah, these people are hypocrites. Yeah, ha! You're finished. You Westerners, you're hypocrites, brother. You guys were talking a whole load of about this Live Golf Tour. Dan, you're familiar with this.
Oh,
I'm sure you're familiar with this. Yeah, for ages, Tiger Woods was saying no. They offered me
No.
$500 million. I said no. We gotta stick with the PGA Tour. People lost friendships, families were torn apart, because you were saying that the Saudi Arabian backed, the PIF backed Live Golf Tour is bad news, and the PGA is good news. Okay, sorry about going on a tangent, guys.
good
And then I
American
got to
game.
bed the other day, and I wake up, and the PGA and Live have joined forces, and
They are now two become one.
But shout out to Mel C, man. Shout out to Soccer Aid.
and then the chairman of the PGA Tour said, when I said these things, I didn't have all the information at the time.
No, what he means is at that moment he hadn't patterned his banking information. You know when when you need the PIN for your internet banking.
Yeah.
So you ain't got,
The code hadn't been sent. The 6-digit code.
Exactly. You're finished.
Wait on it.
Dan in 07, he just said, don't be surprised if they buy away the Champions League. Now, I thought about this, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised.
if enough big name European stars go to Saudi Arabia, there will somehow be a way to incorporate Middle Eastern football or Saudi football at least, and European football in some capacity.
Think some summer league like hosted in New York or some like
No,
odd
even
random
better.
place.
No, you've forgotten. As
Cheddar?
of 2024 or 25, I think the Club World Cup has changed format already. They've already changed the format. Of the
Yes.
Cup, guys. They're ahead of us. They're 10 steps ahead of us. They know what they're doing.
There are no good guys.
They're
There are
not
no
good.
good guys.
They are
Guys,
not
you
good.
know when we should have realized, yeah, this is a bit. Do you remember when they first started going and like they started doing like the Spanish Super Cup there, and then they
Yeah,
started
yeah,
doing the
yeah, yeah,
Copa
yeah.
del Rey final there, like
Mm-hmm.
why are we having why are we playing domestic football in another country?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It
quite
just
literally not domestic.
just goes to the highest bidder, man. It's a shame. And I'm not one of those. The game is gone, guys. But the game is well and truly gone.
No, this is good. I like this.
You know why I
play.
like this though? You know why I like this? Because I feel like it will force European football to kind of just like pattern up. Not that I know what they need to pattern up to do, but they will adapt. Like they won't just lay down. They'll do things. I'm not quite sure what. They might even mess it up. To be fair, like they might even make it worse. But they're gonna try.
Yeah, man. Yeah, watch this space is what I'd say. But yeah, strange times, man.
While
But yeah,
we're
shout
here
out
in
to everyone
Saudi
for in
Arabia,
that bag, man.
yeah, while we're here in Saudi Arabia, guys, can we speak about the player who's currently the best player in the world jumping ship to Saudi Arabia? How do we feel about this, guys? I'm talking about none other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Benzema.
Yeah, he's done it all at Real Madrid. He's nothing left to prove. People were wondering when Ronaldo left, could he do it? Changed his game, or actually, I went back to his game and proved that yeah, he may have not wasted, but sacrificed. I hate that word. Might have time out. Wait, Jess. The
Maccabi
Denver
Haifa
Nuggets.
are Israeli, yeah?
Yeah, and they played in
Absolutely.
Champions League, bro.
Israel isn't in Europe.
Yeah, it's true.
We're
And
finished.
he's got
We're finished, brothers. Ha!
Wallahi.
Wallahi, we're finished.
Mhm.
We're finished. We're finished. We're dead.
Hey, we're finished. Hey, do you know what's mad? Yeah, Maccabi. Hey, do you know what's mad? I remember one day seeing them in the Champions League, and I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah.
You're not even good. You're not even good. Like you're not from the ends, and you're not even good. Why are you here? Yeah, and
We are
obviously,
finished.
obviously, it's
The bag
yeah, we're
shape.
done, man.
Yeah, the bag holders just changed. Like, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just the new sugar daddy.
How did I not realize Israel isn't in Europe? They don't even play in the Euros.
Yeah, no, well, they're not good enough to qualify for a start. It's so weird as well. Like we're giving all of this energy to people that aren't even good at football. Like Saudi Arabia are crap.
Historically, they've
No, they're crap. Today, they're crap.
no, they got the Bentleys and all that, man. Remember? World
Yeah,
Cup. Yeah.
for potentially being involved in a scandal involving Messi. That's what for.
Watch this space. Give it how many years do you think, Switch? Till that one breaks.
No, there's because you know what? It's a problem. You know the problem, Walks, with this one. There's so much P. Where like who can't you pay off?
Yeah,
There's another thing. There's another thing you guys are forgetting as well. Yeah, the reason why Saudi Arabia and Qatar can do it and China can't, it's just time zones. Yeah, even if all the best players were in China, there's no way in hell we're gonna wake up at 7 in the morning to watch a game. 8 in the morning, we're just not gonna do it. Saudi Arabia time zone is just on the cusp of okay for us to still catch games. It might sound crazy, guys, but believe me, some of us were alive in 2002 for that World Cup in Japan and South Korea.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was wild watching them games, yeah. And they
Getting to
made
school at
exceptions.
8 a.m., 7 a.m. watching the game.
Yeah,
Bad times.
but I'm telling you.
What else is there in the footballing world, fellas?
What have I got?
And Postecoglou, Scorch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Chat to me, Wolves.
Yeah, you having a bit of it?
I don't know yet. I haven't seen it play out, but feels pretty.
Initial feeling is it like a because there was Nagelsmann, there was the return of Pochettino that didn't happen. It's some people say it feels like a step down. I think it's a decent, clever appointment. Where I think, and we talk about expectations with player signings. I think already the expectation is we're here now. Let's kind of work at this level and see if we can build. I think it's a decent appointment, not too much risk involved either.
Yeah, it's probably logical. Probably pretty logical, being honest.
Might not be glamorous or too glamorous, but yeah, I think it's a decent.
Man said too glamorous. I don't think. I don't think the Greek-born Australian now here via Japan and Scotland.
Could even
I think
claim
the good thing,
glamour kids.
from my perspective, with Ange Postecoglou, is that he's a man that will toe the line. Levy needs a man who's not going to rock the boat. Just be happy to be here. But at the same time, because of he's had success not just at Celtic, but apparently he won the A-League or something like that, or got promoted to the A-League. He done something in another country, where football isn't the main sport. But he's got some level of success. But at the same time, he's willing to do what he's told and not expect too much. And more importantly, his salary won't be too high, and he can be replaced if he doesn't win.
Yeah, I think it's good business, man, and depends. Yeah, so let's see what he does with Kane and if he can kind of revitalize Son. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that space because he's like another. He's from the branch of Bielsa and Pep, and he's one of those guys. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that one plays out, man. Myself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what interested me. Sorry, before we cut. The most interesting thing about him is that Brighton were linked. Brighton, not even were linked. Brighton made a formal approach for him, and he declined them. And I thought, Brighton are a club that seems to have their ducks in a row.
They know their stuff, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously he would have known of the interest from Tottenham, anyways. So
No, but more so, my point is that that he was on their radar. Like they tried to get him before De Zerbi and settled for De Zerbi. But that like you kind of got to realize.
What you mean? This was pre the De Zerbi times, yeah.
Yeah, literally. When they got De Zerbi this season, they tried to get him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the thing is though, like when I'm drawing for that as one of my reasons to maybe be positive.
Your carrots.
The other good thing, and this is a bit of a reach as well. I watched this Celtic team in the Champions League this season, more so to watch Real Madrid, and I can't.
Was it last season, Scorch?
No, this one just gone.
The season just gone.
Yeah, because they were thinking it. I think they are officially the worst team to ever perform in Champions League, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the thing, though. They played some when I watched them play. I watched them play Real, and they played like really good for about 60 minutes.
It's brave, yeah.
But I'm not to say that means anything, but
more
so that like raw, like it's a bit. But what does that mean? I don't know if I'm
what does that actually translate to?
Yeah,
mate. At this point, it's just hoping it. We've got nothing to go by with Ange at Spurs, so yeah, it's probably normal, logical to
Before we go,
out of it.
On the subject of Tottenham, should Kane go now?
The Karim Benzema departure makes things interesting and the Mbappe love letter to PSG to say that he's leaving, that changes things, man. I think that void now, who Jovic couldn't step up to in previous years. There's a void there at Real Madrid. It's whether or not they go for Mbappe or Kane. I've seen rumors that they might go for Kane. I don't know if I can see it myself. But if you're Kane, would you go and try to test that out?
Kane is not man enough to go to another country.
You saying he doesn't even holiday abroad, staycations?
Nah, man. Canberra Sands or Kings Lynn.
Like Canberra
Fuck's
Sands isn't
sake.
that bad. Canberra Sands isn't that
Man said Canvas.
Yeah, telling you.
I may have ventured
Right.
there in the past.
Well, I swear, I totally agree with everything you are saying. By the way,
Mhm.
differently though. Well, have you not got more on Kane?
No, not loads more because there hasn't been much said about him since the end of the season, really. And like, I don't think the players they're not due back yet for a while. So yeah, I haven't heard loads on Kane. I think the Mbappe thing has probably been the biggest bit of transfer talk for me. Where did you want to go, Switch? Mbappe or somewhere else?
Yeah. I was thinking. Did you not see Fabrizio Romano's report? In
You
in
know
breaking
what?
down the Mbappe
I
stuff.
didn't see you put it in, but I wasn't able to watch it.
I saw it.
Yeah, it was
breakdown?
quite funny because he said Kylian Mbappe has apologized to Florentino Perez.
Okay. It's come to
And I thought,
apologize.
do you remember, Dan? Do you remember when I was saying, bro, you're doing all this? Do you remember? And I was saying, bro,
You
all
didn't
this
like
stuff. And look where we are here. Look where we are
it.
now.
He's got to come back. Tail
Because
between his legs.
when he's if he's leaving PSG to join another club, be it Real Madrid, he's hardly got any options of clubs to go to. It's like Real Madrid, Man United, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's it really, yeah. Barcelona won't rock the bank for him again.
No.
So he doesn't really have much options, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, suddenly, all of that, I'm a player, I want influence on who might be coming in, who the director of football might be, who the coach might be, what position I'm playing, what the commercial
pivot gang was the hashtag that he put. Because he doesn't like playing down the middle.
And you know what? It's a bit of a myth now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's like sliding doors moment, isn't it? You kind of have to. And what is it? You need to be nice to people on the way up, because on the way down, you actually buck them again. And now he's apologizing, which is very awkward to watch, man. And I like Mbappe a lot on the pitch and the stuff he does off of it. But yeah, this is undeniably a very awkward moment. And PSG are saying they're not worried. They don't want him to run his contract down. They want a fee for him. So we're probably going to see some movement there, man.
I even think that's interesting because PSG came out and said, "Oh yeah, we've got a contingency plan," which really kind of says to me, "Oh yeah, like they're quite comfortable with."
Yeah. Is it Ekitike?
Hugo. They signed Kang in Lee. Is it Kang in Lee or Lee in Kang? The Korean boy.
Yeah. Nice movement, man. I like that. I think they're having a somewhat of a reset themselves, man. Just another random bit of transfer news. Mateo Kovacic to Man City. I think that is chef's kiss.
Oh, that's chef's kiss. Yeah.
That's just like, well done. Like, and this is what I mean about Pep being there at the right time. Everything is like it's well thought out, as well as having all the armory of players and a good manager. Like moves like that are just so intelligent. 29 years old, out of contract next summer. Knows the Prem. Is not a like for like, I'd say, replacement for Gundogan, but
but it's close enough.
Some of the things, it's good business, man. It's good business. And Bayern Munich have pulled out of the race to sign Declan Rice officially. So they won't be Germany.
Yeah, but Bayern Munich, they're probably going to need to reevaluate something because thing where it's getting embarrassing now. It is. Being honest. Because, bro, like, nobody wants to go there now. Let's just say it as it is. Nobody wants to go there now.
Mhm.
Like you gotta even think, like, you might delude yourself into thinking De Ligt wants to go there, or does De Ligt want to get out of Juve?
Juve
Yeah. That's what I put it.
Juve are their financial situation is as bad as Barcelona's, nearly.
Grim team, man.
Yeah, it's horrible. You
No,
know they
but
bankrupted themselves to sign Ronaldo.
Shout out Fabio Paratici.
Wherever he may be meddling. But yeah, Guardiola to Man City, MMB, you're so right. That can't happen, man. That's just not on.
People don't
And
understand
GL,
that Man City have spent £500 million on defenders. No,
understood.
sorry. Pep Guardiola has spent £500 million on. Sorry, I'm trying to get this angle here. £500 million on defenders, and we're surprised that they're doing what they're doing.
The best team are winning the best things. Yeah.
Do you know
and GL,
what? Do you know
is
what?
a parakeet.
Do you know what I think? Like, no one really talks about. Like, they talk about like being, like we were just talking about, for instance, Kovacic going to City.
Messi, good business.
But do you know what they don't talk about? They don't talk about all of the time. Yeah, like Man City have managed to keep momentum for 10 years straight, maybe more, 12 years straight, because when they do get it wrong, it bears no consequence. So, for instance, I could say a club like Tottenham, but it's not really relative because we're a much smaller club. But when Tottenham signed Ndombele and Lo Celso, it's a bit of a problem, if we can't find a buyer for them, or you know what I mean. It impact. All right, cool. When Arsenal get stuck with Ozil on big wages, and then it's not all clicking, it gets it impacts the actual Wagwan on the field. For instance, when Manchester United have like a crisis like the Greenwood situation, it kind of impacts Wagwan on the field. When Man City have the Benjamin Mendy scenario, it's fine.
Yeah. Or a Mangala, it's inconsequential. Yeah.
When they have a bad
or the Jovetic,
they just sign another player. Usually they just sign someone else. It's not. Yeah. Come on, man.
But Jess, you got to look at when they sign another player, we're talking £50 million, £60 million player. But remember, it's not just a player of that price, it's a player wanting to come. So you might get a player really, it's an £85 million player, but because he wants to come, he's £60 million right now.
And the wages should be
and they also do their little weird payment things. Like Julian Alvarez didn't cost what he was officially announced as. I'm never having that.
Surprise.
Yeah. But it's not a conspiracy podcast. We'll save that for another day.
Why not?
Shall we call it? I feel like I'm running out of natural light. Yeah.
Same.
I'll have to put the floodlights on or light the ticky flame.
Guys, listen.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Great as usual, man.
You guys hear that?
Yeah. That's it's summer pod. It's his time.
Well, you got you got the ultras out.
The baby ultras. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and be a dad, guys. Yeah. It's been real. We'll see you
everyone
guys
in the comments. Appreciate it, man. Please like before you leave, and we'll see you very soon. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.